Imagine having a secret, a really big secret. You love your sister. You want to play with her. You want to laugh with her. But every time you use your special power, someone could get hurt. And now imagine that your special power is ice. Yeah, family life is going to be a little complicated. Hey, I'm Emma. Today, we're going to experience Frozen together while learning English with the movie. We'll follow Elsa and Anna, talk about their relationship, some funny moments, some emotional ones, and of course, Olaf. Because apparently, building a snowman wasn't enough. They had to give him a personality too. And whenever we hear an interesting word, I'll put it on our vocabulary board. So relax, listen, enjoy the story, and let's see what happens when Elsa's secret finally comes out. Let's begin. The story begins in Arendelle. Two sisters live together in a beautiful castle. Anna is energetic, playful, and always looking for something exciting to do. Elsa is quieter, more careful, and she has a secret. She can create ice and snow with her hands. When the girls are young, they love playing with Elsa's magic. They build snowmen, they slide across the floor, they laugh, and Anna wants more. She absolutely loves Elsa's powers. But one night, everything changes. Elsa accidentally hits Anna with her magic. Anna falls unconscious. Their parents take her to the trolls, who are able to save her. But they also remove Anna's memories of Elsa's magic. From that moment on, Elsa becomes afraid. She doesn't want to hurt her sister again, so she begins to hide her powers. That's our first word for the vocabulary board, hide. Elsa and Anna grow up, but they grow apart. The castle doors remain closed. Elsa spends most of her time alone. Anna doesn't understand why. She just knows that the sister who used to play with her is suddenly distant. Then their parents die. Elsa has to prepare to become queen, and Anna is still waiting for the day when the doors finally open. And then, that day arrives. It's Elsa's coronation. The castle opens. People arrive from all over the kingdom. Anna is thrilled. After years of seeing basically the same walls every day, suddenly, there are people everywhere. Honestly, I would be excited too. Anna meets Prince Hans. They talk, they laugh, and somehow, within a very short amount of time, Anna decides she wants to marry him. Very short. Very, very short. She goes to Elsa for her blessing, but Elsa refuses. The sisters argue. Anna doesn't understand. Elsa becomes overwhelmed by everything she's feeling, and her magic comes out. Ice shoots across the room. Everyone sees it. Elsa panics, and she runs away. Elsa escapes into the mountains. She doesn't know what else to do. She's afraid of hurting people. She's afraid of losing control. She's afraid of being herself. And she feels completely overwhelmed. That's our next vocabulary word, overwhelmed. She has too many emotions and problems happening at the same time. So Elsa runs, far away from everyone, far away from Arendelle, and eventually, she stops hiding. She uses her powers freely. She creates an enormous ice palace. She creates snow. She creates beautiful frozen shapes. And for the first time in years, she feels free. You can almost feel the relief. No one is telling her what she can do. No one is watching. No one is afraid. It's just Elsa and her magic. But there's a problem. Elsa doesn't realize that her magic has created an eternal winter over Arendelle. Back in the kingdom, Anna knows something is wrong, so she decides to find Elsa. She leaves the castle and begins traveling through the mountains. That's where she meets Kristoff. Kristoff is a mountain man who works with his reindeer Sven. He's practical, he's serious, and Anna, well, Anna is Anna. She's enthusiastic, she's emotional, and she doesn't exactly have a quiet personality. Kristoff agrees to help her reach Elsa, and the two begin traveling together. Sven comes along too, and honestly, Sven is probably the most reasonable one of the three. He doesn't talk, he doesn't argue, he just follows them. As they travel, Anna remains determined to find her sister. That's another word for the vocabulary board, determined. She doesn't know how everything will work out. She doesn't even know how she's going to convince Elsa to return, but she keeps going. Eventually, Anna reaches Elsa's ice palace. She walks inside, and there she is, Elsa. For the first time in a long time, the sisters are together again. Anna tells Elsa what's happening in Arendelle. The kingdom is frozen. People are frightened. And Anna wants Elsa to come home. But Elsa refuses. She's terrified. She thinks she can't control her powers. Anna tries to get closer, but Elsa becomes emotional. Her magic explodes again, and this time, she accidentally hits Anna with ice. Anna doesn't realize how serious it is. She leaves with Kristoff, but the ice has reached her heart, and slowly, she begins to freeze. Meanwhile, Elsa becomes even more isolated. She believes that being alone is the safest option. If nobody is near her, nobody can get hurt. But that's exactly the problem. She has pushed everyone away. And that's our next word, isolation. Isolation. Elsa is separated from the people who love her because she's afraid of hurting them. And I think that's something many people can understand. Sometimes we're afraid of making mistakes. We're afraid of disappointing someone. We're afraid they'll see something about us that we don't like. So we pull away. We stop talking. We stop asking for help. We tell ourselves we're protecting everyone. But sometimes, we're just making ourselves lonely. Anna and Kristoff eventually learn that Anna needs an act of true love to survive. Anna believes Hans can save her, so they return to Arendelle. Anna finds Hans, but Hans reveals the truth. He never loved her. He only wanted to marry her so he could become king. Well, that's certainly not the romantic ending Anna was expecting. Hans leaves her alone, and Anna is becoming colder. She can barely move. Meanwhile, Elsa has been captured and brought back to Arendelle. She's frightened. Hans tells her that Anna is dead. Elsa is devastated. Her emotions become too strong. The storm grows, the ice spreads, and then Anna sees Elsa. She's freezing. She's barely able to move. But when she sees her sister in danger, she chooses Elsa. She moves toward her, and just before Hans can attack, Anna throws herself between them. She becomes completely frozen. Elsa looks at her sister, and suddenly, everything changes. Elsa's love breaks the spell. Anna begins to thaw. She's alive. Elsa finally understands. All her life, she has been trying to control her powers through fear. But fear was making everything worse. Love was the answer. And that's one of the most important moments in the movie. Elsa realizes that her powers don't have to be something she fears. She can understand them. She can use them. She can control them. And slowly, she becomes more confident. That's our next vocabulary word, confident. She begins believing in herself, not because she suddenly becomes perfect, but because she finally accepts who she is. The winter disappears. Arendelle becomes warm again. The people are safe, and Elsa returns to her role as queen. But now, things are different. She doesn't need to hide. Anna is there. Her people are there. And Elsa can finally use her powers without being terrified of them. And then, we have Olaf. Oh, Olaf. Olaf is a snowman who dreams about summer. A snowman dreaming about summer. That's like me saying, I can't wait to spend 3 hours standing in the rain. It makes absolutely no sense. But Olaf doesn't care. He's optimistic, he's curious, And he has a dream. That's another vocabulary word for the board. Dream. A dream can be something you hope to achieve or experience. And Olaf really wants to experience summer. Even if, well, summer isn't exactly designed for snowmen. But Olaf is actually more important than just being funny. He represents something beautiful. He doesn't know exactly what will happen. He doesn't know whether his dream makes sense. He simply believes in it. And sometimes, that's where a dream begins. You don't know exactly how you'll achieve it, you just know you want to try. There's another important part of Elsa's story. For years, she believes she has to be perfect. A perfect daughter, a perfect queen, a perfect sister. She thinks she has to hide every weakness, but eventually, she learns that being vulnerable doesn't make her weak. Another word for the vocabulary board: vulnerable. Being vulnerable means allowing yourself to show your emotions or weaknesses. Elsa spends years hiding how scared she is. But once she allows herself to be honest about those feelings, she becomes stronger. And that's something we can connect to English too. You don't have to pretend you're already fluent. You can say, "I don't know. I don't understand. Can you repeat that?" That's not weakness, that's learning. Anna also changes. At the beginning, she thinks she's in love with Hans after barely knowing him. And by the end, she understands that real love isn't simply about romance. It's about caring, protecting someone, being there when things become difficult. And the strongest example of love in the movie is Anna choosing Elsa. That's why Anna is so loyal. Another word for our vocabulary board: loyal. Anna doesn't abandon Elsa when things become dangerous. She keeps believing in her sister. Even when Elsa pushes her away, even when everyone else is afraid, she stays. And that's important because Elsa spends so much of the story believing that she has to handle everything alone. But she doesn't. Anna is there, Kristoff is there, her friends are there, and eventually, Elsa understands that accepting help doesn't make her weak. Sometimes, we all need someone. Anna also learns that not every plan works. She thinks she knows what she wants. Then, everything changes. And that's okay. Life doesn't always follow the plan we make. Sometimes the plan changes because we discover something better. Sometimes we make a mistake. Sometimes we take a risk. That's our next vocabulary word: risk. A risk is something you do even though you know there could be a negative result. Anna takes a huge risk by going after Elsa. She doesn't know what will happen, but she goes anyway. And sometimes, that's what courage looks like. Not knowing exactly what will happen, but moving forward anyway. Elsa's journey is different. Her biggest challenge isn't another person, it's herself. She has spent years believing that her powers make her dangerous. She believes she has to control every emotion. But eventually, she understands that emotions aren't the enemy. Fear isn't the enemy. Her powers aren't the enemy. The real problem was believing she had to face everything alone. And that's when she finally begins to accept herself. Our final vocabulary word: accept. To accept something means to recognize it and stop fighting against the reality of it. Elsa accepts who she is. She accepts her powers. And she accepts that she doesn't have to hide anymore. And maybe that's one of the biggest lessons from Frozen. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know exactly what you're doing. And you don't have to hide every part of yourself that feels different. Sometimes, the thing you're most afraid of can become one of your greatest strengths. Elsa thought her powers would destroy her life. But once she understood them, they became part of who she was. And I think that's a beautiful connection to learning English. Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes. Maybe you hear someone speaking quickly and think, there's no way I'll ever understand that. I know that feeling. But here's the thing. You don't need to understand everything today. You just need to keep listening, keep trying, keep learning. One day, you'll understand a sentence that used to sound impossible. Then another, and another. And suddenly, you'll notice you're improving. That's how it works. So maybe don't think, my English isn't good enough. Think, I'm still learning. There's a big difference. You aren't failing because you make mistakes. You're practicing. And every mistake gives you another chance to improve. Just like Anna, you keep moving. Just like Elsa, you learn to trust yourself. And just like Olaf, you keep your dream alive. Although, maybe don't copy Olaf's summer plan. Okay, let's review our vocabulary. Listen and repeat with me. Hide, overwhelmed, determined, isolation, confident, dream, vulnerable, loyal, risk, accept. 10 words, and every one of them appeared in our story. I hope Frozen made you smile, maybe laugh a little, and hopefully gave you some new English to remember. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to keep going. You don't have to understand everything. And you definitely don't have to be afraid of making mistakes. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep moving forward. And if you ever feel like you're not improving, just remember, even Elsa had to learn how to control her powers. So, give yourself some time. You're learning. And you're getting there. Now, one last question before you go. Would you rather have Elsa's ice powers or Olaf's ability to survive his own terrible ideas? Think carefully. I'll see you in the next story. Take care, keep practicing, and keep enjoying English. Bye!